Here we go, back again with another super dodgy stealth camp. Proper creepy one this is. Well, at least I hope it's not. It's an absolutely gorgeous day today. If you're wondering why I'm all wrapped up, well, I'm not feeling our clever. I've been under the weather the last couple of days, but we're going to push through this one. This wasn't my first choice or my second choice. I've got two right sketchy ones coming up. Two proper dodge pots where I need 100% concentration, focus. Otherwise I will fail. We'll keep them for another day. We'll explain about them later on tonight. Oh, pardon me French, but I'm sweating like a bastard. I'm looking proper shady with them on. Let's take them off. So today's stealth camp. We're heading to an abandoned building where we're going to try and sleep in the abandoned building that's been there for years. Hopefully it's not too creepy. If I can't make it in for whatever reason, I've got a good spot just outside. The problem with this stealth camp though, this path goes just outside where I'm going to kip. And there's plenty of people out walking the dog, on the bicycles, out for some general exercise that go past the stealth camp place all of the time. And not just that, there's a busy main road. Well, sorry, there's a road that goes past the stealth camping place as well. But this abandoned building is out in the middle of nowhere, apart from this public footpath and the road that goes past it. There's no other buildings around it. I think it's an old farmhouse. That changed into a doctor's. That could have been a mental asylum. I have no idea. I've been doing a bit of history, a bit of investigative journalism. I've been investigating about this property, and we'll chat about that very shortly. I've got my pop-up tent right here because I want to drop this off early, so I've got loads of gear to take tonight. Well, about 6 o'clock. I'm going to try and find out more to do with this building because I know there's workers there right now. I'm going to go and ask them who owns this building, and I'll let you know. Anyway, I was there yesterday to do a little bit of a recon, and I've got some footage to show you now. I'll take you around. I haven't found a way to get in. You can watch it. You can make your mind up. Then I'll get back to you after you've watched this small footage of the stealth camping position area I'm going to do tonight. This is the busy path. This is the road for the university. And as you can see on the sign, it does say Mount Joy. And that's a clue to where I'm going now. We're on Mount Joy Hill up here. It used to be called Mount Joy Farm. It's now Mount Joy House, but it's abandoned, it's empty. And I think, I'm not sure if there's council workers work there, university people work there, but there's always cars parked there during the day. I'm going to try and find these workmen and find out what the crack is and what's going on. So I'm here today to do a stealth camp outside this abandoned house. I know what you're thinking. It's not very stealthy. A very busy road just going down the side there. I have a path just here that comes up here. Lots of dog walkers. Got the botanical gardens in the distance. And this old abandoned house. I'm looking to do a stealth camp just on the other side of the rubble, where they're doing some sort of, I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. The house has been empty for a long time. It's abandoned. It's been boarded up for a long time, been enclosed for a long time, so you can't get in unless there's a way around the back. You've got other old barns and places down here. And I'm looking to do a stealth camp tomorrow. I've come to wreck here today. This is my backup stealth camp with that view of the cathedral in the distance. Now I think I could get away with a stealth camp behind this tree. Right here. I'm blocked from the path just behind here, as you can see, and the road in the distance. And I can have a pretty good chilled night, I guess. I mean, we might have people coming around looking at the abandoned house. You've got dog walkers, you've got a path that goes, I think, cuts across right in front of us here. Possibly, I don't know. People walk behind the house and in between the house as well. And I've got that nice view. I can just chill and relax, have a couple of beers, crack on to you folks. cook some nice food. More of a chillax one, this one. I've camped there at the cathedral. Like I said, there's a path just on the other side of that tree. So I've got to be very careful when I come back. Now this building, apparently, what I heard was an old doctor's. I think it's owned by the university. This abandoned house. We'll have a quick look round. That one, that's dangerous, that one. That's collapsed. That doesn't look over clever either. That's why it's barricaded. You've got your barriers all around. You've got another old building there as well. Danger, keep out. God knows what this used to be. No clue. There's a cyclist. It's going past. The window's open, look. The window's open to the house. Now if there was a way inside here, I'd have a little sneaky look inside there. I'm not quite sure. Very sunny at the moment. I don't know if you can see what I can see. Oh, what's that? Old building. Wonder. Have a quick sneaky peek. Yeah, looks like there's an old outer building, this is. An old outer building. Let's back under this. There's the front gate. Used to be. There's the door, obviously. That's going to be locked. There we go. Ring the bell. Nice new look on there. I think the university own this. So we'll get back out. It's a shame this wasn't the way in. All boarded from the inside as well, as you can see. Lovely old building. I don't know if that's haunted, but I'm out anyway. And yeah, it is what it is. And like I say, this path gets used a lot. Got the main road there, got a path that gets used a lot. People walking that way, cyclists. So I'm going to be very, very stealthy. And it could be haunted. Could be haunted around here. So yeah, welcome back. Like I say, there's always a car park there, but there's also lots of work and building materials. Now, I don't know what these are for. You've got bags of like stones. You've had the place dug up here. Are they going to be making a big car park here or something? But this here is a good spot to hide behind if I need to, as a second choice. People over this side can't see it. And then you've got that tree hiding from the path in the road like I showed you yesterday. And as you can see, lovely views of the cathedral. I'll have a can later on, chilling out in the sun, looking at the cathedral. But let's go and see if we can find this worker. Don't know where they are or what they're doing. I mean, I might be able to have a little wander in there tonight and see what the crack is. If I can get under the fence, you never know. I wonder if this is haunted. This has been a farm over the years. Look at this. I'll show you the picture now of the farm back in the olden days, what it looked like. As you can see, it's dilapidated, all dropped down. This, I think this is what you call Mount Joy Hill up here. And I've got an interesting story about this later on tonight. As you can see, I think there's a gap in the fence here actually. Believe it or not. There is. What we'll do tonight, I think tonight, we will exploit that gap in the fence and have a wander in there and see what the crack is. But folks, don't try this at home. This is just for daft lads only. Mount Joy Hill. Like I said, I had one or two sketchy, really sketchy, probably the worst stealth camps I could possibly try and do, or have I tried to do, coming up on the channel. I wanted to do one today, but I'm not feeling 100%, so I didn't want to give it, I want to give it 100% these stealth camps, and them two were really sort of above and beyond what we would say dangerous, very sketchy, very dodgy. So I thought I'd come here for more of a chilled one, but if this place is haunted, it won't be so chilled. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, please. I know there's 50% of people on the channel haven't yet subscribed. Now, whether you've got an account on YouTube or not, I don't know. It's free to do so, and I'd really appreciate it. So thank you. If you think it's worth subscribing to the channel, please subscribe. Right, back to the video. So I'm wondering whether I should be actually camping there tonight. Might be a good idea, that. Drop the tent off inside that building, inside that house. And that should be okay for later on. That'll save me carrying up tonight. Touch wood, nobody else goes past with the same idea and nicks it. Well, I'm going to show you another abandoned building right now. Another one through these woods. I found this a few months ago. It is in fact the back way into the Botanical Gardens. Any of you subscribers out there watching this video, you can get the Botanical Gardens that way free of charge. It's entirely up to you. Obviously you can't get inside the main bit, I don't think. This part of the video is going to bore you. Fast forward until I get my backpack on and we're heading up to the stealth camping location. I'm going for my walk now. I want to do my 4-mile walk. I literally just poked myself in the eye with a massive twig when I was going under that fence. We're heading to the Botanical Gardens and then we'll get out, finish my run, get home, get sorted out and get back ready for the stealth camp tonight. The spooky, sketchy, creepy stealth camp. Well, I'm hoping not, but we'll see. I was hoping for a nervous, free, easier stealth camp tonight. It could go both ways. It could go both ways, folks. So I've been doing a little bit more digging, a bit more investigating to do with Mount Joy House. I was talking to a couple there in the 80s, sitting and enjoying the sunshine. Didn't want to bother them, but I thought, hello, how you doing? You enjoying your day? And I said, oh, do you know the abandoned house down there? Do you know when it closed down? They said at least 15 years ago. At least 15 years ago, 2010. And they had no idea what it was. They just said that the university now owns that building. So for whatever reason, the university must have bought the land from, maybe it's the Mountjoys. Was Mountjoy a family? A farmers back in the day? Like I showed you the picture of the farm back in the day. Back in the 30s that was. So did the university buy it when the last relation of the farmers decided not to continue with the farm, so the university bought that land? Interesting. Let's keep digging. If I see some more people around the age who's lived here a long time who might know a bit of history to do with that building. Now, so far I can't find any history to say that it was a doctor's. but someone said it was a doctor's, but found no evidence of that at this moment in time. Now another bit of information to do with this Mountjoy. Here, I think there's about close to 100 steps, I may be wrong. It comes up from Bluebell Woods, 100 steps. This is called Mountjoy Hill, Mountjoy Steps as well. We can get to the Botanical Gardens this way, I think. So the path I've just walked around from Mountjoy Farm, Mountjoy Cottage, you come out the Botanical Gardens is just here. Here's the Botanical Gardens, but the old hut shed is down the pathway somewhere. Says there no public access. You can go this way, keep following this road, and then jutting to the right, there's some steps that go down. We'll have a look at that now. So folks, when I'm wandering down here, I'll tell you the story about how Durham Cathedral was built and the connection with the cathedral and Mountjoy Farm. Back in the olden days, a long time ago, very long time ago, some wandering monks came across a milkmaid milking a cow, but she'd lost that grey cow and she was wandering around trying to find this grey cow. Now these maids thought she was some kind of saint or some kind of, spirit or something, some holiness. So they followed the maid and they end up coming across a big hill on a bend of a river, the River Wear. So three sides of the river sort of, surrounded this big hill. So the monks decided to build Durham Cathedral on top of that hill. All because of the milkmaid. Yeah, the milkmaid that was milking the cow, they lost the grey cow. She was wandering around trying to find this grey cow, and these monks were obsessed and bewildered by this, and just couldn't take their eyes off this milkmaid. And they found this lovely place to build a cathedral, and that's where they built Durham Cathedral. Now, if you look on Durham Cathedral itself, you'll see the engravings, the inscriptions, you'll see the carving of a cow and a milkmaid. And that's where it's come about. So that's the story, how Durham Cathedral, I think we're going to be down there, how Durham Cathedral was built back in the olden days, a long time ago. Ah, look, here's a gate. It's a public footpath. It has to be a public footpath. Otherwise this wouldn't be here. Hear a lot of voices down here as well. Well, not here, per se. Must be used by the Botanical Gardens. The Botanical Gardens gardeners must be used by them. Because you can see there's paint inside, tables and chairs. So obviously this is used for something for the Botanical Gardens. But as I say, that's a gate. It doesn't say no access at all. So we'll have a wander down here. And I came here, I might have been a year ago now, and I got talking to a guy who was doing some work around here. And I said to him, is it okay to come down here and have a walk around? And he said, yes, it is. He didn't say yes, it is, Terry, because he didn't know my name. He said, yes, it is. It's okay to have a wander around here. What he did say to us, he said, it takes you into the back way of the Botanical Gardens. This way, and we'll show you now how to get there. We have all the university buildings up there, as you can see in the distance. I wouldn't be surprised if it's more accommodation for the university students. A well-trodden path. I used to bring my kids down here when they were little. On a Saturday morning when they were probably 5 and 7, the Botanical Gardens had come down. They'd build things for animals and insects and stuff. It was really interesting. A lot of nature and wildlife. It's a lovely walk as well. Oh look, there's a sign here. We've got a bridge. We've got a bridge here. We've got like some sort of camp up there. You could probably do a nice little wild camp down here, couldn't you? And there we have it, the Botanical Gardens. Botanical Garden. And this is the back entrance in. I know when you come in the front entrance, the correct way, you do have to pay. Well, let's hope I don't see that maid tonight. But what I have seen is something really creepy already. I'll show you. Literally, that tree there, when I was coming around the corner of that path there, I saw somebody climbing on that tree. Somebody in a blue top was climbing on this tree stump. I could hear children's voices. On here, there was somebody standing on there. And I could see through the bushes down there, just where the sunlight was, a figure moving around on there. Now I've turned around the corner, there's nothing there. All the voices have gone. The kids screaming voices, oh, actually they're more playing. So that's a good start already. I could hear loads of kids' voices just around the corner there, and I've turned the corner and there's no one there, and the figure that was on that tree trunk is gone. It's a good start for me creepy night, isn't it? Make a bed out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. Well, let's hope we see no bats tonight either. Look at this tree. Wow. What does it say about this tree? Or fungus. Ah, look. Here we have the mushroom way in. Some people sitting. We have some university students having a bit of a picnic on this gorgeous, beautiful day. Lots of interesting things to do here. Trick or treat, birches and witches, a science trail. Oh, could do with a can. A nice cannage sitting here. Well, this looks like an upside down black carrot. An upside down black carrot. Let's see what it is. Vessels of life. A novel technique to halt plant root invasion into pipe infrastructure. Oh. Department of Biological Sciences research. There we have it. Don't know what's up here. Research on stopping plants from going into pipe work. Is it blackberry or is it bramble? Come on. Is it blackberry or bramble? There we have it. People think I'm absolutely nuts. But I say blackberry from the northeast. Our lass, who's not from the northeast, says brambles. So is it blackberries or brambles? I always said blackberry. Blackberries. I would never have said brambles in a million years. What do you call them? Blackberries or brambles? I mean, I couldn't give a shit, to be fair. Well, who remembers Adam and the Ants? Ant music. Don't tread on an ant, he's done nothing to you. There might come a time when he's treading on you. Don't run over an ant, you'll end up black and blue. Cut off his head's legs come looking for you. So on, pull out the jukebox and do yourself a favour. That music's lost its taste, so try another flavour. Ant music. Oh, look at these flowers. Get your tulips around this. Absolutely tremendous. Tremendous flowers. So there you have it. Come along to the Botanical Gardens. You know, bring your family. Great day out. You can spend a few hours there, have a picnic. There's all sorts of things to do. But just make sure you pay, unlike me. Welcome and goodbye. So the Botanical Gardens are just there. And last year, that road wasn't there. That road was never there. That's a new road. And this is back to Mount Joy Hill. Botanical Gardens down there, and these buildings are the mathematical sciences and computer science. All this is new, brand new. But that's the Bonnie Colour CCTV. Watching you, watching me. Aha. I've heard of that name somewhere before. Well, winter is coming, as somebody once said. Thank God it's not. So that's the shower, shave and the shite done. Time to get to the stealth camping place. So, here we go. Up we go. I've got some cans to drink. I've got some food to cook. I've got some special camping food to cook as well. We're going to try some special camping food for the first time. I hope it doesn't taste like shite. Not that I know what shite tastes like. But, got some special camping food to taste. And I've got some burgers. And of course, we've got plenty of stuff to talk about. That's not a good start. Just past a couple of dodgy looking university security guards or stewards or whatever they are. There's lots of people kicking about. I'm going to have to be very careful getting in here today. Once I'm in, it should be okay. I'm going to go into the preliminary stealthing camp spot. And we'll go into the inside bit later on when it gets a bit dark and a bit quieter. Got to be careful, there's people all over this road walking up and down. Oh, 2 magpies. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy. Let's hope it's a super stealthy, successful night. A couple of people standing over there, a couple of cars there. I've got a thick holly bush there. I want to get behind that bush and get myself a can opened and cook some food and make sure with no security guards come up here checking on this university old building. But we'll head straight in now, folks, and see what the crack is. Oh, I'm pleased the sun's still out. I tell you what, I'm starving. I've had an out all day, but I've got plenty of food on us. And if I'm still hungry, there's a pub down the bottom of the road. Here we are, we're here now. One more look around. Nothing that way. Let this car go past. No security guards. Let's do it, let's get in. This is where people go for walks down here. They walk the dogs, like I said before. And I've got my seat. I'm gonna get behind this rubble. Got bags of rubble there. I'm gonna plonk me back down. Gotta be careful, there's cars driving past. Hopefully they're looking at the road, not at me. Let's quickly get on here. Well, first bit, so good so far. I thought we're going to the Botanical Gardens. I'd try some of these tonight. Asahi, that's how you pronounce it. Japanese or Chinese lager. Chinese, super dry. Asahi. Isn't there a make of super dry clothing or something? I'm just sitting here chilling out. I've been grafting on the work site all day. I deserve a good can. Everybody goes past it to see someone sitting down after a hard day's graft having a can of lager. Cheers, folks. 4 little stubbies. Oh, I tell you what, it's a cracking night. Absolutely cracking night. I got the view of the cathedral there. I can see loads of rabbits running around in the trees. Absolutely loads of Bugs Bunnies. Roger Rabbits. Speaking of animals, well, I was talking to Lash the other day, as you do, you know, around about cartoons. What was the cartoon that sticks in your mind when you were a kid? And I was thinking, I used to watch Match of the Day. Then you had the video print of all the scores on, obviously before Sky Sports and all this. And when I was a kid, stayed with my grandparents, probably about 10-year-old or something, and the Pink Panther was on. And I can still remember the tune, I'm sure. Shh. Somebody walked past. Yeah, it's been a hard day's graft. Oh, I've been chilling. Oh, I need to chill out. I'm gonna have a can before I go home. Hard day's graft. Anyway, what about the Pink Panther's my favourite? I love the Pink Panther. You got 3 separate, didn't you? Was it 3 separate cartoon clips in one? And you got the car at the start, was it? There are lots of crazy animals in all this world. Rhinoceroses, tigers, cats and minks. There are lots of groovy animals in all the world, but have you ever seen a panther that is pink? A panther that is positively pink? Well, here he is, the Pink Panther. The Pink Panther. Isn't he a panther ever so pink? He really is a groovy cat. And what a gentleman, a scholar, what a acrobat. He is the Rinky Pink Panther. The Rinky Pink Panther. And he's as plain as your nose. Yeah, he's a one and only, truly original Panther Pink from head to toe. Yeah, he's a one and only, truly original Panther Pink from head to toe. Do 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 do. What a tremendous tune! What a tremendous cartoon! Okay, Nobody there. I hope we don't get bothered by cyclists and walkers. Dog walkers do go over. I did show you that sign. Mountjoy. It's all Mountjoy. Mountjoy Hill. Mountjoy Farm. And yeah, I see dog walkers in the distance, but they shouldn't really bother us over here. I don't know what's happening with this bit. I don't know whether they're digging this over for a reason, why the university are keeping the property. It's got an alarm outside the property, so I couldn't imagine anybody, wants to break in there. We will look around the other side. I showed you earlier on. I'll sneak in that bit and show you the dilapidated one. The roof's starting to peel off that. Pardon me. Right, I'm going to start cooking some food. I'm bloody starving. This is my view tonight. For the moment, house just there. We do have people walking the dogs on that hill, just walk past. And then we've got the cathedral there as well. So folks, this is what I've got. I've got Wayfarer chili and rice. Chili ricicles. Wayfarer. Mixed beef with tomatoes, red kidney beans, onions, peppers, chili sauce and long grain rice. 300 grams. Real food for the great outdoors. Real food ready to eat. Hot or cold? Really? Well, I want mine hot. So it says, tear the pouch open and transfer contents into a suitable pan. Place a camping stove on the heat gently, stirring throughout until piping hot. Gotta be careful with what dogs out there. Decant into a bowl. So we're going to try some of this. It could be like dog food, or it could be really, really nice. I'll let you know in a touch. Right, I'm going to cook this now, but I'm forgetting my spoon. What an absolute crackerjack. I do like a nice bit of chilli with kidney beans and rice. Absolutely tremendous. Oh, I've come over here to sit in the sunshine. There's nobody wanting about at the moment, so it's not too bad. I'm going to try this with this big spatula. I forgot my spoon. What an absolute tatey. It actually smells quite nice. Looked a bit like dog food when I first put it in the pan. But it actually smells quite nice. Oh, this is like nice beer. 5% this is Japanese. Alcohol, it's very tasty indeed. Let's try this. I like a nice chili. When I make my own, I like to put lots of peppers in it, different herbs and spices, tomato puree, tins of tomatoes. Actually, it's quite nice. Well, I think it's about £5 a pack. It is expensive, but when you're out in the wild, like here, I'm out in the wild at the moment. It's actually quite nice. It's steaming as well. I mean, I got myself some new gas from my gas canister, my little gas thing. That's quite cheap as well, to be honest. Got 2 burgers for later. When it gets dark, I might cook those inside the if I get inside that building. I mean, to be honest, I've seen nobody at the moment. 1 or 2 folks walking past down across there. I'm over here now, a bit more open here, but I want a bit of sunshine. Get me vitamin D. And there's lots of cars parked inside the road. There's somebody walking there now. Somebody walking up this path. Now they're walking up towards the university. It's obviously a university student or a teacher walking up. I've seen no dog walkers walk down there. There's lots of different, just single people walking about. Can't believe it is cold. I'm gonna have it hot. Not as tasty as mine, but if you're out and about and you don't want to cook food, you want a packet full of stuff, this is actually not that bad. You know, I would definitely recommend if you want a quick meal, because you're camping and you don't want to carry loads of different vegetables, you don't want to cook lots of stuff. You want a quick heated meal after a long fell walk or long journey. Not spicy, quite nice. This would fill you up and do the job. I mean, I would need 2 or 3 like. I do apologise if my eating offends you, but can't be helped. When you're eating with one of these, when you're eating with a big spatula, a big basil dasher, you've got to have a big mouth, haven't you, to fit this in, so you've got to open your mouth wide, so again, those who are faint-hearted. Somebody walked past. Didn't even look over. Tremendous. Do you know what? I'll give that a good 7.5 out of 10. Not bad at all. I've had tastier, but that there, for what it is, does the job. Right, I'm going to take you now inside this abandoned building here. I know I shouldn't, and I wouldn't recommend anybody to do this. I am wearing a high-vis vest though, so that'll keep us safe. Right, catch you in a bit. I wonder what that was. I have no clue what that was. I'm totally baffled with what that was. I mean, that was some sort of shed, of course. Maybe it's a driveway, I don't know. Keep the cattle in. Is a door there, goes in into the backyard. It's like another house. Doors, windows. I mean, look at the state of it. Unbelievable. A big greenhouse. It's what the farmer used to use. The big greenhouse. Oh, that big bit of metal there. Oh, look at the size of that metal. Scrap man would love that. Oh, like a barn, isn't it? Some sort of barn. You got a tree growing in your house. Got to be careful in here. People have been in. Oops. Yeah, that's dangerous. The ceiling. That's a sturdy girder. I want to be very careful in here, folks. Don't want to risk anything falling on my head. So where you can see, oh, mattress. I'm not sleeping there tonight. Bit of pipe work, an old mattress, yuck, disgusting. I don't think I'm going to risk going through there, folks. There's nothing there really. This was somebody's house. This literally was somebody's house in the olden days. Oh, look at their walls collapsed there. I don't know what's in there. This could be a stable. What a shame. Look at that. It's ready to go, isn't it? This is why it's dangerous, and stay out of these places. I'm not going into that area. Nothing to see in here. No, nothing to see there. Again, just an old barn. Right, let's get out. Oh wow, what's that? Old garden. Very old garden. Upstairs there. Upstairs barn. I'm not going up there, I'm not going down there. I don't think anywhere. Yeah, different places here. Nothing exciting, to be honest. Right, let's get out of here. Get out of here. Stable door there. An old tool. Make sure nobody's out that side. Right. Nothing to see here at all. Let's get out. Well, there you go. Sod's law, isn't it? I've not seen a soul come past here tonight, and as soon as I try to get into my stealth camp place, I bet somebody comes along. Hey, the car's there, can't you? Going past. So my other two stealth camp. I was going to do a stealth camp. I actually feel a bit better now. I've got a stealth camp right outside a police station, literally in front of the police station. I'm not kidding you. You've had people doing stealth camps behind police stations, to the side of them. This is actually right in front. CCTV cameras all over the place. I looked in the other day, and the bush has been trampled down already, so I don't know what's been going on in that bush. And I'm a bit skeptical about that, but it is absolutely top-notch stealth camping at its best, and that one I'm doing next. Then I've got a small roundabout. And we're talking a small roundabout is the same size as what Blot did. Yes, Blot, tremendous show. What he did the smallest roundabout. It's similar to that size, but it's only got a tiny tree in the middle of it. At this moment, it's a bit bare. There's holly bush around it, so I can get in, but I'm unsure. But unlike me winter stealth camps where I need shadows, I need daylight for these ones. So I need the daylight to last as long as possible for the police station one, because when the lights go down, I put a torch on, what's going to happen? I'm going to get nailed. So if it stays light to 10 o'clock, that one will be superb. I won't need torches, that stays stealthy, and we'll get that nailed. The roundabout one, a bit more greenery on it. When it gets a few leaves on the tree, then I'll get into that one. That one's going to be a good one. The smallest roundabout. Tremendous. Right. Oh, I'm a bit dubious about going in here, like. Haunted house. I could actually camp here. It's flat enough. This is like a spot I could do, isn't it, really? I could just camp there, look. Nice and flat. Or do I risk it for a biscuit? My tent's already in. Shit. There's a car going past. Right past that. I've never seen a car go past that close yet. I'm pleased I wasn't walking down the path at the time. It's gone. Bush saves the day. Georgie Bush. George Bush saves the day. Got the burger on, folks. This will take a while to cook. While this is cooking, crack open another can of this ash high. Good stuff. If I get a bit more thirsty, I can always go to the pub. Only down the road. Talking like 5-minute walk. The Whitechurch pub, like it's called, the Whitechurch pub. I think it is Whitechurch pub. I'm going to go into the building as it just starts to get dark, because I don't want to go in too soon, in case I want the toilet. Now imagine if that milkmaid did exist on Mountjoy Farm back in pre-10 something, before the cathedral was built. How many people have lived in that house? I don't think that house is that old, just by looking at it. But I think that could have been rebuilt over the years. But it doesn't mean it won't be haunted. I mean, I hope it's not. Be absolutely gutted if I see a ghost. Well, I'd be more than gutted. I'd be shitting myself, wouldn't I? If I see a ghost. Look at that view behind us, man. Sitting over there in the sunshine was tremendous. The sun's going down now. It's getting a bit cold. It is. I mean, this week's been amazing. If you think about it. Get up in the morning, it's 3 degrees, it's cold. It's not frosty, just enough. Pardon me. And then the sunshine comes out during the day, 16 degrees. Absolutely gorgeous. It has been lovely. Except I've been full of cold. Right, full of cold. I've had a little bit something sort of on the edge. You know when you feel like you're just coming down with something, but you don't know what it is. I felt that way yesterday, and I did all day today. This is the best I've felt all day, to be honest. Now this could be a tonic. Getting out, having a couple of beers, cooking food, chatting to yous, enjoying life. This could be the tonic. But if you don't see this video, obviously I've died. Been out with food poisoning. Might have the shits during the night. I hope I don't. If I need the toilet, I'm going to have to... Let's face it, when you're camping somewhere like this, if you need the toilet, I'm not prepared. I have to just pack up and go. About 6 women just ran past in the jogging club. Oh no. What must they think? Someone sitting here in a high-vis vest, cooking a burger, talking to a mobile phone, drinking a can, sitting in an old orange chair. They're probably thinking he's making a video for YouTube. Fair enough. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there slowly. Well, folks, the temperature's dropping. See that? Definitely dropping. Right, time for my first burger, actually. Got a bun on the floor. For fuck's sake. Balls. Well, it's only a bit of mud. It'll be alright. Nice big fat juicy burger, hasn't it? Look at that. Wow. Mud. Oh. Burger in mud. You can feel you can feel the mud crunching in your teeth. Oh, look at that burger, man. Fit for a king. Oh. When you get used to the mud from the bun, it's perfectly fine. Sitting on a building site, abandoned house with mud in your teeth. Well, at least this one has no soil in it, no mud. Wow. Hot, hot, hot. Woo. Oh, very hot. Oh. Absolutely tremendous. Right folks, time to get in. I'm going to put the camera down now because this needs some skill to get under there. That's a creepy drain pipe. Oh, it's got nothing on there, bollocks. You can see it, the mop looks quite new. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to touch anything, can I? That looks a bit fucking dodgy. No idea what that is. Got an old tap. We've got a book. Let's have a look in the book. A maintenance book. Might be some idea this of the year. It's for the boiler. Never heard of it. A coffee before. Oh, I might have some sort of records of the boiler being serviced. Do you have any dates? Jesus, how old's this? There's a date there. What? What's that date say? 95? 5th of the 3rd, 95? Oh, 15. There we go. 2015, 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Light bulb. That's an old one, isn't it? Definitely. It doesn't smell as bad as I thought it did at first, to be honest. 2015. So that's about it. Swallows, 1993, 1994, 2006. Well, there's a big crack in the ceiling. Look at that big crack in the ceiling. Oh, I'm not sure whether I should stop in here like overnight. Thermostat. Well folks, do I stop in this little room overnight? I suppose it's quite warm. Floor's a bit minging. I could probably sleep on the pavement out there. Look, I'll show you. Do you know what, back in the day, this would have been a lovely patio area. It really would have. I'm getting out of there. I'm not going to sleep in there. I don't know whether, I don't think asbestos was around back in the early 2000s, possibly. I've been to a couple of houses that it has been in, so I want to sleep in the fresh air. I'm surrounded by metal fences, I've got a lovely patio. I'm sure if there's ghosts, they'll come out and see us still, but touch wood, there's not. Let's get the tent up. Just move some tiles out the way. Let's hope it's not windy tonight. It's a calm night. I've looked at the forecast, nice and calm. You can hear the Durham Cathedral, can't you? Hear the cathedral bells. There's the moon. There's only somebody there could see us if they walk past. I can't imagine anybody come past here tonight. I may be wrong, but look at this patio. I mean, this house would have been amazing, absolutely amazing. It is a shame to waste such a good house. Even got lights on the outside. Would have been nice windows back in the day. People smashing them, of course. You've got a boarded up window there. But look at the patio. Nice paving stones. A nice little patio area there. We just walk up the steps like this. Little picket fence. Little fence that leads out into the wild. Imagine the wildlife living here. You have your oil. I think your oil goes in there. I think that's your oil, where your oil goes for your heating. Maybe wrong. Does this have a septic tank? Septic tank, I'm not sure. But if you think about it, it's such a large building. It would have been great to go inside there and have a look around. It would have been absolutely tremendous. But there we go. There's my tent. Sorted for the night. We'll camp here tonight in the peace, in the quiet, out the way. I'm hoping nobody comes around to try and break in. But this has been closed since 2010. Right, I'm all sorted. Crack out another can. That's quite good stuff, that. I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. Chinese, Japanese, Taiwan, Vietnam, I'm not sure, but it is nice anyway. Cheers, folks. Hope you're enjoying the stealth camp. There's a pub down yonder called the White Church. I don't know what time it closes, but there's plenty of other pubs that can go to use the toilet. Obviously, the high-vis vests have to come off. Probably come off now anyway. Again, folks, if you're enjoying this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. I've been for my bloods today as well. It's another reason why I felt a bit off colour. I don't like giving blood. Sorry, I would if I could. I don't like needles. Rephrase that. I mean, my other half's given blood 50 times, you know, and I gave a bit of blood 3 months ago, and I was 1 point off being a diabetic. How is that even possible? I run every day. I run every day, exercise every day, and I was 1 point off being a diabetic. So I had to cut back on the old sugar. So what I've done is, pardon me, obviously not the alcohol, I stopped buying tomato sauce. I looked at the content of sugar in the tomato ketchup and there was shitloads. So I've stopped buying tomato ketchup. I've not had any for 3 months, in a bottle in the house. If I go to the pub and I get a burger, I'll put a bit of tomato ketchup on. That's once in a blue moon. I've had none in the house. I'd go through a bottle every 10 days. Cut that out. Chocolate bars. I've stopped having chocolate bars during the day. I'm still have that little bit of an urge for breakfast because it's too early in the morning for anything, so I tend to have a cup of tea and a few biscuits. That's about it. I've stopped that over a few weeks, but I kind of got back into the habit a bit. But I have cut back on a lot of sugar intake, on a lot. I don't eat cakes anymore. I don't eat shite at work, cookies and biscuits and all that at work, so I've cut back big time. So I think I've done well there. Saturated fats, I was really close to being high cholesterol, so I've got to cut that back as well. So I've done that. I've cooked a lot healthier food, obviously tonight. I mean, stealth camp nights are different. Alcohol, burgers, it is what it is, isn't it? It's part and parcel of what's happening. There's the car going past there now. The lights going past. I mean, them bells. What the fuck was that? I mean, the pipework up there is fucking rotten. It's rotten. They've had a board on the insides. They haven't boarded on the outsides. They've boarded on the insides. Part of the building looks really old. It does. All the brambles, blackberries, kicking about. Lots of birds. Nature's amazing, isn't it? I take my head torch with us when I go for a walk, go find the pub. Right, that's the last can gone. I'm getting a bit chilly now, so I'm going to go and drop the kids off at the pool. And then we'll get back, hopefully everything's here. But what I will do is I'll take all the important equipment with us and zip my tent up so no rats get in. Sorted. Oh shit, lights on. That's not good. Oh dear. I have to move. For fuck's sake, man. That still works. Something really fucking creepy going on. All the lights are coming on. I have to go back to the original stealth camping place, unfortunately. Look at this, look at this. That's weird. The lights keep coming on. I'm not even around there. And there's nobody around there. They've come on by themselves. I don't get that, like. Why would they do that? It's an abandoned house. Right, I want to get over the fence, get back to the original stealth camp. This is creepy as fuck. Shit. All the fucking lights have come on. Let's get the fuck out of here. Fucking hell. Oh, the lights keep coming on and off all the time. There's nobody there, what the fuck's... Front lights on, back lights on. Why would they come on? Why, if there's nobody there? It makes no sense at all. That's a sign to stay away, right? Go back to plan here. I really don't get that. It's been abandoned since 2015. Why would those lights still work? That top window. Looks like there's somebody in that fucking top window. For fuck's sake. The bells. The bells. Green light. Green for go, as they say. Philadelphia dreaming. I love. Yes, I do. Philadelphia dreaming. What a lovely night. Tremendous. Who sings this one? Yo, back up now and give a brother room. My fuse is lit and I'm about to go. Boom! Mercy, mercy, mercy me. My life is a cage, but on stage I'm free. Psyched up, hyped up, looking for violin, standing in the crowd. The pub's closed. Oh no, the pub's closed. Dear me. Excuse me? Almost got knocked over by a cyclist. I don't understand why the pub would be closed on a Thursday night. It makes absolutely no sense. 8:30 on a Thursday night and the pub's closed. Unbelievable. You couldn't make it up. Why? No, it's definitely closed, as you can see. The chairs are on the tables. It's closed. Out of action. I know why it's closed. It's got no more alcohol. The beer's all being drunk with all those empty kegs. That's why it's closed. Let's go and find another pub. Trying to find a pub still. I'm hoping this one's open. There's one here. I've never been in this pub before. I don't even know what's inside, what it's called. I've got no idea. Let's have a look on this pub. This is a new pub. Never been in this pub before. Well, it's not a new pub. This pub's been here for years, but I've never been in it. I'm going to show you for the first time, folks, what's in this pub. Hey! Right. It's called the Victorian Inn. There we go. Never been there before, folks. Got the sitting room here. Nice old.
We had to be right. We were right at the back. Yeah. So we were like, we said that's fine. We don't have anything. A couple of times I've been rich off. Yeah. But I do definitely believe in the value of getting to mess up.
There we go. The Queen Victoria, whatever it's called. Very nice pub indeed. Very nice pub. 1899. Look at that. Look at that. The Victoria Inn. It's been going since 1899. Was that when Queen Victoria was kicking about? Right, trying to find my tent. Had a couple of pints. I feel half cut. I've got no idea where I'm going. Big thick tree trunk. Could be here somewhere surely. Fucking hell, man. Gotta find me tent and put it up yet. Could be here somewhere surely. Gotta be. And see something up here. Yes, this is the way. That light's still on outside the house. Fuck's sake, that's creepy as fuck. My tent's here. I know it is. The light's still on. Have to be dead careful here, eh? Folks. Here we are. Found it. Lights on. Better turn my light off. Right, folks. I've got my fire mat down. I've got my Thermomast inflatable cushion, 4 Seasons sleeping bag. Oh God, oh. My light. Oh, my shite. That's so annoying. The lights are still on the house. And here's my tent. Can't see it. Well, folks, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Time to get some kip. Quite chilled here. Quite relaxed. I'm going to go and clean my teeth. I showed you the light that is still on up at that house. It's a no-go. No-go. Just had a coffin fit. Coffin fit. So, anybody's there, they'll hear us now. I'm going to clean my teeth. Get some shut-eye. And we'll see you in the morning. Been a pretty good night. Enjoyed the food, enjoyed the drink, enjoyed the wonder, and enjoyed the toilets. Let's hope I sleep well with my earplugs in and there's no ghosts, spooks from that spooky house, creepy house. Don't know why the lights are still on. Stupid. Anyway, right, we'll see you in the morning, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in a bit. Good night. Let's hope I sleep. Oh, for fuck's sake. Good morning. Take these earplugs out. It's 5:30. I only woke up once, and that was about 1:15. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Got more sleep than I normally do, but it's a bit peaceful here, a bit more quiet here. The problem with this tent is the condensation. I try and keep the vents open, but the condensation, it's quite condensation-y in here today. Oh. Right. I'm going to start getting ready and getting packed away before any dog walkers come past. Need to clean my teeth though. Oh, nice. I'm gonna start to get packed away. You can see the condensation, can't you? The lights are still on that bloody house. House just there. Ended up sleeping here last night because that light's still on the house, and I didn't even go anywhere near that light as well, so I don't know why that's on. Bit chilly as well. Well, folks, as the shepherd once said to the sheepdog, let's get the flock out of here. I don't know why that light stayed on all night. I just do not know why that light stayed on all night. I was nowhere near that side of the house. Must have been a dog walker walking past. Well, as I said before, it wasn't the most stealthiest of stealth camps. It wasn't, but I enjoyed it, and I slept like a baby for most of it, which was my best sleep I've ever had on a stealth camp, because it was really quiet and peaceful. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the stealth camp. Take care. God bless me. God go with you. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, and don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying this content. Free parking all night, hooray!